Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. I thought this week we could run through my all-time spring wardrobe staples. We are finally coming into spring. I mean, if you guys are from the UK, you'll understand the pain. Like, where's the sun at? Honestly, I'm getting so fed up of this rain, but I feel like the temperature is rising. I feel like the odd day the sun does come out. I mean, tomorrow's meant to be 20 degrees, so fingers crossed the weather actually holds through and it is 20 degrees and sunny. But anyway, I thought coming into spring, obviously the clocks have changed, I thought it'd be the perfect time to run through some of my all-time spring staples. I've actually ordered a few new pieces as well, so I'm going to show you guys those, which are definitely within my spring staple, maybe just like an update from last year. So yeah, I thought I'd just basically run through my spring staples. How many times do I want to say spring staples? I don't know. Anyway, first up, I thought I'd show you guys some linen trousers. For me, linen trousers are just an all-time win. I absolutely love them, especially when the weather is a bit warmer. I think they're the perfect trouser, basically. I love a wide leg trouser. I love a linen trouser. They're so soft, they're so comfortable, they're cool, and yeah, so I actually ordered myself a new pair. I had a pair from Pull & Bear last year, but I actually pulled them out of the wardrobe the other day and they were looking a bit rusty. I know that sounds weird, but with linen trousers, obviously they're white. Well, I get white linen trousers and they do just get dirty, like they just do. So I actually ordered myself a new pair, and these are from Bershka, so very similar to Pull & Bear. But I personally love a waistband which is sort of tied. I love this sort of like relaxed look, so I can sort of wear them either high-waisted or low-waisted depending on what I'm feeling like. But these linen trousers were such a good price. I don't know if they've got the price on the tag. No, they don't. But I feel like they were around the £20 mark. I got them in a size medium and they honestly look like the perfect wide leg trouser. I absolutely love a white trouser in spring and summer. I also feel like these trousers are perfect for holidays and cities and just like everyday wear. I feel like you can really wear linen trousers on so many different occasions. I just absolutely love them. I think they're so comfortable. I just think they're perfect, and yeah, I think a fresh pair every year kind of is needed, because if you're like me and you do actually wear linen trousers a lot, then they do actually get a bit wrecked, and I didn't realise how wrecked my last pair were, but when I pulled them out the cupboard they were kind of like yellow and I was like, it's not really the vibe I'm going for. So yeah, I picked myself up a new pair of linen trousers. I haven't tried them on yet, but the feeling is really soft. They feel like a good quality and they look like a really nice sort of wide leg, just relaxed trouser. I also actually received a pair of striped linen trousers from Fourth and Reckless the other day. They have just brought out their new collection and it is stunning. So I picked up these wide leg trousers. These fit like an absolute dream. Like, they are so comfortable. These are a bit more of like a formal sort of look. As you can see, they've kind of got like a proper waistband and they've got like the pockets on the back. But these are a gorgeous material. Like, they are so comfortable. I picked these up in a size 8. I part of me wishes I got a size 10, so they're a bit more low-waisted, but I am still really happy with the fit. They're not like super high-waisted anyway, so I am actually really happy with these trousers. And these actually come in a cord. You don't have to buy it in a cord, but they do actually come with a matching waistcoat, and it is gorgeous. I am so excited to wear it as a cord. I'm actually off to, I think I mentioned before, the Amalfi Coast in May, and these trousers and that striped waistcoat is definitely going to be an outfit that I'm going to be taking. It is such a gorgeous cord. I feel like it just gives spring. I absolutely love a pinstripe as well. I feel like a white and sort of like a black/navy pinstripe is such a gorgeous colour. So I'm super excited for these trousers. They're kind of just like another linen-y type trouser, which I'm really excited to style. Next up on my spring staples, I would say it's actually a maxi denim skirt. So again, I've picked up a new one, and this is from a brand called Only. I got it on Asos, but should I tell you what I loved about it? It's kind of got like the raw hem at the bottom, and I just thought it was a little bit different. It's also got a big long slit down the middle, which I absolutely loved. But this denim skirt is so soft. It feels like a really nice quality. It's sort of like not a really rigid denim, which I think is quite nice in spring. You don't want to have like a really thick denim on, especially on a hot day, because that can get pretty tight and hot and just uncomfortable. So yeah, I picked up this denim skirt and I'm super, super excited to try this on. It looks absolutely stunning. I got this in a size medium again, and actually it looks like it could definitely fit. It says high-waisted on the label. But I feel like sometimes, I've mentioned 1,000 times, but I'm sort of in the middle of an 8 and a 10. I usually go for a 10 in my trousers just to make it a bit more loose fitting. I am someone who just has to be comfortable. Like if something is too tight, I just won't wear it. And I actually did a huge wardrobe clear out the other day and just got rid of things, even if I really like them. I just never pulled for them because they were just too tight, and I hate a tight, rigid outfit. Like I just have to be comfortable. So I picked up this skirt. I just feel like it looks really comfortable, really cute, and just an easy wear. It's something a bit different to jeans as well. I am a sucker for a jean, a blue jean in spring. It's my absolute go-to, but I feel like getting a denim skirt will sort of just mix it up a little bit, something a little bit different. I've actually really got into my maxi skirts recently, and this is a perfect option to wear as a maxi skirt, as another option to jeans, but just something a little bit different. So I feel like a denim skirt is actually a bit of an essential. I had one last year again, but maybe I sold it. I'm not sure, but either way, I really like the look of this one. I love that it's got a big slit in the middle. It looks comfy, easy to wear, style it in so many different ways as well. Obviously, I have to show you a pair of jeans. I can't not. Blue jeans in my wardrobe, especially in spring, is essential. Like you just can't get through spring without wearing blue jeans. Like it is just an absolute must in my eyes. These jeans have absolutely excelled themselves for me. I think I've shown them 1,000 times, but they are from Pretty Little Thing. I actually don't usually shop on Pretty Little Thing, but my friend got a pair of jeans from there. Must have been quite a while ago now, and I was like, where are they from? They're such a nice fit. And she was like, Pretty Little Thing, and I was like, no way. So I went onto the website and I saw these jeans and I picked them up in blue and black, like a black wash jean, and I absolutely adore the fit. Like they are such a nice fitting jean. They're the perfect bagginess. They're so comfortable. Again, the denim isn't too rigid. Like they're actually a really good quality, but they're not a really rigid jean, and because they're really baggy, they're super comfortable. Again, they're so easy to style in so many different ways. I've styled these on a night out, and I've also styled them just day to day. Obviously with a night out, I've been really enjoying pairing these with sort of like a pointed heel. When I even say heel, I mean a kitten heel. Catch me wearing high heels, never. Like I am not a high heel girl. I wish I was, I really, really wish I was, but I'm just not. Like I can't hack it, I really can't hack it. And sometimes on a night out, I think it is nice to wear a different shoe to a trainer, especially for me, I wear trainers all day, every day. And when I'm dressing up, sometimes when I put, this is gonna sound weird, but sometimes say I've got like a pair of jeans and a nice top. If I then pair it with trainers, it kind of takes me back to school when like you were going out or like going to a house party or something. And my year especially, we never used to wear heels to a house party. Like we weren't the type of girls to wear dresses and heels. Like that just wasn't the vibe. It was like jeans and a nice top with trainers basically. And when I pair now jeans and a nice top and trainers, I feel like I'm going back to school. So sometimes I do like to pair it with a heel, just a very small heel. I've actually picked up a pair of silver pointed heels, and the heel is literally like this, but obviously when you've got a pair of jeans you can't see the height of the heel anyway, and also who cares if you're wearing a kitten heel? No one. I'm also like, I'm not small but I'm not tall, I'm kind of like in the middle, but sometimes when I do wear higher heels I feel way too tall and I really, really don't like it. Also George, bless his heart, he's not the tallest, so I never want to wear too big of a heel because me personally, I don't like being tall and I don't like being taller than George. So yeah, the kitten heel and these jeans are really, really cute. I paired these with a white racer top, the silver kitten heels, and a black bomber jacket the other day, and I absolutely loved it. I feel like it was giving Hailey Bieber, you know? So yeah, blue jeans, absolutely essential. Obviously, if you guys follow me on Instagram as well, you would have seen me wear these jeans 1,000 times. Like they are just the perfect all-rounder blue jean. I think they're like a boyfriend sort of style jean, and honestly, that is my new favorite style jean. Like I am obsessed with the boyfriend look and feel, and I just love it. Another one of my staples is of course a white racer top. Like you cannot beat a white racer top. I wear these with nearly every single outfit. Oh my god, I've got a new washing liquid and it smells so good. Don't you love it when like you bring out a fresh washed top and you actually get a waft? You get a waft. A whiffed? I don't know what it is. You get a smell of the washing powder you use. Oh my God, that is delicious. I can't remember what one it is. I'll tell you guys in the caption below if you're wondering what washing it is, but it smells delicious. Like, it smells so nice. So yeah, white racer top. Now, the reason I'm showing you this one, this is the company. I think I actually spoke about this top, I want to say in my last YouTube. I've spoken about it somewhere, I can't remember what. All the social channels are getting mixed up in my head. I've spoken about this racer top before. Yeah, it's from this company, or ORTC Clothing. I've actually never heard of them before, but they reached out the other day asking if I wanted to try some of their clothing, and I have been so impressed with the quality of their clothing. I don't actually know how much this racer top is, but I feel like it is more expensive than your standard basic racer top. I feel like it might be in like the £30 mark, but for me, actually, I genuinely think spending that amount of money on a good basic is well worth it. It's like the Adenola long sleeves and short sleeves. Some people find that they are too expensive for what they are, and I completely understand that. Like, spending 30 quid on a very basic top, it can be a bit expensive, but for me, the amount of times I wear them, I've got a really itchy nose, sorry. The amount of times I wear them, I think it is just so worth it, especially when it comes to a white top. This racer top is such a good quality. It's so thick, but like not a bad thick, you know, like it's a really comfy, just thick, good quality material. And I don't have to wear a bra with this and you can't see anything. And for me, that is a game changer, an absolute game changer. I think especially with white tops, I don't want to wear a bra, you know, like when with these kind of tops and like with the long sleeve Adenola tops or the t-shirts, I don't want to wear a bra. Like I don't find bras comfortable. I never wear bras and I don't want to wear a bra. And especially with these top as well, where it's a racer, you don't want the straps coming. I find strapless bras even more uncomfortable than normal bras. Like I just can't hack them. They fall down. Like maybe that's the me problem, buying bras too small for me, too big for me even. But then when I buy the smaller bra, it's just too tight and uncomfortable. I don't know, maybe it's me. That is just not comfortable in my eyes. So anyway, this top is an absolute winner for me. You can wear it with no bra, you can't see things poking through, which again is not something which I really like and feel comfortable with. I mean, some girls do, and I think hats off to you. I just personally don't really feel comfortable with that, and I think that's maybe like, it is probably a me issue. I don't really like that area of my body, so therefore I don't really want people to see it. So yeah, for me, this racer top is just so worth it. I know that I wear racer tops all the time, especially when the weather gets a bit warmer. So a white racer top will be your best friend if you're anything like me. And you can literally pair that with everything. Like everything and anything. I even wore that on a night out the other day, you know? Like it's day and night. It's incredible. Obviously, as well, a white t-shirt. You can't beat a basic white t-shirt. I actually did a reel on my Instagram, if you're wondering, of new in white t-shirts. So I basically started this thing called a styling series, and I wanted to show you guys just new in of like certain products. So the first one I did was blue jeans. I picked out 5 pairs of new in blue jeans across lots of different brands. And then I did a white tee one. I've actually just posted a spring jacket one, and I've got a sunglasses one coming out on Sunday, so the same day as this video. I just thought it'd be helpful, like, for people to see the new in products which are around, the price, and what my personal opinion is about that product, whether like the quality matches up to the price, the fit of the jacket, or the fit of the clothing, whatever it is, what it sort of looks like on. So yeah, I just thought that'd be handy, and I've started doing that styling series, so I'd post 2 a week. Anyway, if you're looking for a white tee, then head over to my Instagram, because I did a styling series on white tees the other day. But I actually picked out this Fourth and Reckless one to show you guys, because I have really been enjoying this t-shirt. 1, the quality is amazing. 2, the fit is an absolute dream. It's the perfect oversized fit. 3, I've really been enjoying the green. So you guys probably know me by now. I don't wear the most amount of colour, but green is one colour that I do actually love to wear, especially in spring, like the blue, green, white look. I absolutely adore. And this t-shirt, as you can see, just has like a little bit of green, just like spruced all over the t-shirt, you know? I absolutely love it. I got this in a size small, and it's definitely an oversized fit. Like, you do not need to size up. I feel like this t-shirt's perfect for either wearing untucked or tucking up, because it's just that like baggy, nice, oversized, boxy fit. I have actually noticed though, I think when I last washed it, maybe I washed it on a too high of a temperature, but it did kind of shrink a bit. But yeah, maybe just, I don't actually know what the label says. I never read labels in my clothing, and I wonder why I shrink everything. But yeah, this t-shirt is gorgeous. I absolutely love this t-shirt. I'd highly recommend it. But if you don't want the green, then like I said, I've styled a few plain white tees on my Instagram. I also completely get that people like different styles and fits. So like, I think I picked out about 4 t-shirts. One was from And Other Stories, and it was definitely, personally, it was too slim of a fit for me, but I completely understand that some people prefer that fit. I definitely just like a big, boxy, oversized fit, but I get that some people don't. Next up, I'm just going to show you these trousers because I've just ordered them and they look absolutely lovely. They are quite similar to the Fourth and Reckless striped ones, so I don't know if I'm actually going to keep them, but the reason I like these ones were because they were jeans, and I just think they looked really, really cute. I'm not going to lie, they look very wide-legged. Woo! They are, yeah, maybe they're going to be too wide-legged. I mean, I like a wide leg, but there's a wide leg and there's a wide leg, you know? I also think in spring, I really love a wide leg, especially in winter, because you can wear that like chunky shoe, like an UGG, for example. But in spring, I don't really have like a super chunky trainer. Like, I've got the Sambas, the Specials, however the hell you say that word, Jordans, Dunks. Like, they're not like a really chunky shoe. So I think sometimes when they're like really wide legged like this, it takes over the shoe, and I hate that. Like, when the trouser literally like covers your foot, I can't stand it. Especially as well this time of year, I feel like the spring showers are happening, and when a trouser is too big, like, so many of my trousers are just absolutely wrecked at the bottom because I walk around and they're just soaking up rainwater. So yeah, that's a bit of an issue. But anyway, I picked up these trousers, and I love the look of them. I'm intrigued to know what they look like on. I got these in size 10. These are from Topshop on Asos. I love the back. I feel like that's quite a vibe. And actually, I feel like this could look cute, maybe with the Fourth and Reckless waistcoat, which is meant to go with the other trousers, or even just like a plain black racer top, a t-shirt. I feel like these would be cute in spring, and maybe with like a black leather jacket or like a black blazer. I feel like these could be quite cute. As an option to tracksuits, obviously I had to show you guys a tracksuit. Tracksuits are my ride or die. In spring, well, to be honest, just like this year, I've really got into my wide leg joggers. Like, I've been thoroughly enjoying a wide leg jogger, and I also think coming into the warmer months, a wide leg jogger is actually quite handy because they're a bit more loose fitting, they're a bit more cooler, they're not as like hot and tight and stuffy. I also feel like a lot of the wide leg joggers I've picked up are thinner and less like woolly. So I actually picked up a new grey pair of wide leg joggers. I've got a pair from Fourth and Reckless, and nope, Adenola. I've got this green pair from Fourth and Reckless. This green pair I love. Like, I absolutely love them. I'm gonna try and show you guys actually, hang on a minute. They're like this, like wide leg. They are, like, when I say I've lived in those trousers, like, I actually mean that I've lived in them. So I actually received one pair, and I spilt, don't ask me how, but I spilt black candle wax all the way down them, and I was absolutely gutted. Like, I was devastated. But I picked up a new pair, and I just love them. I love them. I also love that they're green coming in spring. It's quite nice to add like a little bit of colour, a little bit of something different. I've been pairing these with just a white or black top and a leather jacket recently, and I just love it. I feel like you look cool, but you're so comfortable, and it's just like an easy go-to outfit. But I picked up a new pair of grey joggers. So like I said, I've got a pair from Adenola, which I absolutely love. The quality is amazing, but one, they're quite thick, and two, they're so long, so long. Sorry, I'm just looking at the blue sky. The blue sky is coming. It was so rainy this morning. I went on a run, and oh my God, I was sodden and muddy. But the blue sky is actually popping out and I'm getting quite excited. But anyway, a grey jogger is an absolute essential for me. I love a grey jogger. These are from Pull & Bear, and I got them in a medium. I love Pull & Bear basics. I think Pull & Bear basics are so good. These are also quite thin, which I feel like is really good for spring. They're just like a really nice grey marl. They're really soft actually. And yeah, I just feel like a grey jogger is literally perfect, like absolutely perfect. Next up, I thought I'd show you guys one of my favourite hoodies at the moment. You may be thinking hoodie, spring, I'm not sure about that. But I got this cropped zip hoodie from the Couture Club, I think it's called. And it is one of my most worn hoodies recently. I am absolutely loving it. I feel like the zip makes it a bit more springy. It's like the perfect material. It's super cozy, it's really warm, but it's not like a thick, heavy duty hoodie, you know? I feel like the zip as well, obviously you can have it unzipped and it can just add that extra layer on a cold day. I've been loving pairing this either with jeans just fully zipped up. I've actually really loved that look, or unzipped underneath a leather jacket, for example. I quite like, this is gonna sound odd, but I quite like the look of a hood sometimes. So I actually really enjoy having it unzipped, and then you don't really see it. You can still have your top out, but you've got the hood look, which kind of makes it a bit more like casual and, I don't know, like cool, I guess. But yeah, I've really been loving this hoodie. I've been wearing it so much. The quality is incredible. It's such a soft, gorgeous material. I've washed this hoodie 1,000 times and it is still so soft. So I did think I would just show you guys this because this has become a big staple in my wardrobe. I've also loved pairing this with a wide leg jogger and leggings, literally anything. Like sometimes I just wear this to the gym. I also have been loving it because it's zipped, and obviously you guys know I wear my hair in a slick back bun all the time. You don't have to put it over your head, and putting stuff over your head is a struggle when you slick back your hair because the slick back hair is no longer when you have to put stuff over your head. So this is a really easy jacket which you can just put on and off, and it doesn't ruin your hair. You can zip it up or down, like depending on the weather, especially again in the UK, you guys will know it will be boiling hot 1 minute if you're in the sun, and then if you're in the shade or a cloud comes over, it's literally Baltic. So I feel like this hoodie is a perfect staple in your wardrobe because, like I said, you can take it on and off, or you can zip it up and down, and it's not the whole like putting it over your head business, which is just a bit of an annoyance, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys know me by now, practicality is my absolute go-to when it comes to outfits. Like practical, comfort are two things I look for when I put on an outfit. So this hoodie is, to be honest, a really big staple in my wardrobe. I just absolutely love it. Like it's just incredible. And I've actually picked up this really cute, it's kind of like a bomber, kind of like cardi, like knit thing. So you can unzip it, zip it up, and this quality is incredible, but it's also really cute as like maybe an option to a jacket. So again, like genuinely, when I say this is the softest thing ever, like it is so soft. The quality again is amazing. It's from a company called Charlie London. I've got a few things from their company before, and it is really good quality. Like the price, I think it is a little bit more expensive than like your average high street brand, but it's well worth it, I think. And I think this is really cute for spring as an option to a coat. It's just so soft, it's so comfortable, and I also feel like the colour is just a really cute like spring colour. I absolutely love the light grey marl look. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with this. Like it is so comfortable, and that's another option to a hoodie if you didn't necessarily want a hoodie. I think like a nice knit in spring is actually really nice. And although some people think like heavy knitwear, not that this is a heavy knit, but is for winter, I actually think something like this is really nice in spring because you still get that knit sort of like cute look, but you're not sweating. And also I think actually just sometimes a knit instead of a jacket is the same, and you're still really comfy, you're cozy, but you're not sweating. Obviously, I understand you don't want to be walking around in a heavy turtleneck and like a thick coat, but something like this can act as your jacket, and I just think it's a really nice option to a coat. So moving on to the coats, the spring jackets. Obviously, I've got to show you guys this bomber jacket. This I got last year and I absolutely live in it. It's from Zara. It's the white one. I have actually previously got the ecru one, ecru, I think it's called, but I sold that because the yellow was throwing me off guard. It's kind of like a creamy colour, and because I wear a lot of white tops, the ecru was just throwing me off. Like, it just kind of wasn't going with the white because it was off-white, so I picked up the white one instead and sold the ecru one. And this is just such a good spring coat. It's really just thin, lightweight. Obviously it just adds that extra layer for when the breeze does breeze. I picked this up in a size large and it's a perfect oversized boxy fit. It's got the shoulder pads. I think it still is sold on Zara. I'm not sure, I'm gonna have a look. If not, I'll link some other options because I know that loads of other brands have started doing them as well. But yeah, these are just perfect. I also love that they're sort of like cropped. They just look really nice with like a cute wide leg trouser, a baggy jean. So yeah, that is definitely a spring jacket, which is an absolute essential in my eyes. The next spring jacket, which is also an essential, is a leather jacket. So I just pulled out this one from Zara again. This is a khaki one and I love this colour for spring. I absolutely love pairing it with blue jean and white top. Or I've actually paired this a few times with a white t-shirt and my leopard print jean. I feel like this is a really cute jacket just to pair with lots of different things. I also love this jacket with leggings, joggers, everything. A leather jacket is just perfect for spring, I think. Like, literally perfect, and I love leather jackets. Again, the fit of this jacket is such nice oversized, like baggy look. I just really like it. It's the perfect cropness. So yeah, this jacket is definitely in my staple. Again, I got this last year and I've got it in a size extra large, and that is still one of my most worn jackets in spring / summer. I also think a black leather jacket, if you wanted to go more, something which maybe goes with more, I would definitely pick up a black leather jacket. They do a black version of that jacket and I've been so tempted to get it sometimes, but I've got a black leather jacket which I love. It's from Princess Polly, and I've also got another leather jacket from Storette, and I'm like, how many black leather jackets do you need, you know? But yeah, that's that fit of leather jacket I absolutely love. I have recently picked up this leather jacket from a company called Worst Behaviour. I've mentioned them a few times. If you don't know them, get to know them. They are such a gorgeous brand. They do the most perfect, I don't know what, they're just like a cool brand. Like, they do really cool joggers, they do the perfect oversized t-shirts, they do the perfect oversized jumpers. The quality is like nothing I've ever felt before. It's such a good quality, like genuinely it's insane. I've got so many jumpers from them, so many hoodies from them, so many joggers from them, and I actually picked up 2 coats from them, and this is one of them. And I feel like this is a really cute coat. I think these types of coats are really in at the moment. They're kind of like the ones with the collar, you know, and they're like, trying to show you guys, they're kind of like elasticated at the bottom. I just think this is a really lovely spring coat. The only thing I would say about this jacket is it's quite heavy, so if it is a hotter day, like, I don't think you want to be walking around in this jacket because you would sweat. But this with like a cute coat, I think is a cute coat, a cute top, is really lovely. And actually for going out when it's like does get a bit colder, when the sun goes down, this jacket is a great option. So I do think a black leather jacket, I mean this is kind of a black leather jacket, but it's just something a bit different to the other leather jacket. If you wanted to get 2 jackets which are a bit different but they're still a leathery type material. I feel like I'm really just like waffling on right now. But yeah, that jacket I definitely think is in this year. I've seen them lots, and I will actually link a few cheaper options if that's what you wanted. But the quality of this jacket's really good, and I think a good quality coat you can't really beat. The last coat I was going to show you was a trench coat. Hang on a minute. I'm showing you guys a trench coat because I feel like a trench coat is just your typical spring staple. I've got this one from Pretty Little Thing. I've had this for years. You would have seen me probably put it in my spring staples last year. You would have seen me put it in my autumn staples last year. But this is from Pretty Little Thing. I got it in a 12. It's a lovely oversized fit. It's a lovely material. It's just such a gorgeous colour. I love the khaki sort of like look. But if I'm honest with you, sorry about that. If I'm honest with you, although I think a trench coat is perfect for spring because it's the long coat look without having to wear like a heavy wool coat, I don't actually reach for a trench coat too often. I do love a trench coat and they are actually just perfect for like the rainy spring showers, but I would definitely go for a cropped coat over a trench coat. I would go for like a leather jacket, a bomber jacket or something like that over a trench coat. But if you do love your long coats and you want a light long coat, then a trench coat is a perfect option. I actually also don't love a beige trench coat. I love that one because it's a khaki colour. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it because I do actually love it, and it does come out in spring, but I would say I reach for a leather jacket more than a trench coat. I did also actually just think this underneath a leather jacket, if it's a bit chilly, is also perfect because you wouldn't see this at all, and it is just an extra layer if it is a bit cold still. But yeah, back to the trench coat. I love a trench coat, but I definitely don't reach for it as much as I do for the leather jackets. So me personally, if I was looking to buy a new spring jacket, I would definitely go for a leather jacket over a trench coat, but obviously it's personal preference, like, you know. Then lastly, for my spring staples is a good pair of trainers, a good spring trainer, you know. So I'm going to show you two pairs which I have, which are definitely spring trainers for me. One of them is obviously the green Jordans. These only ever come out in spring. These are my spring and summer shoe. Catch me wearing these in winter, never. These are my pride and joy. I love these shoes. So these, I feel like these are just my luck. Like, these are my lucky shoes. So basically this was ages ago now. This was when Jordans and Dunks were like coming into fashion, you know? So like a few years ago, sorry if the lighting's going weird, I feel like the sun keeps like popping through the window and then going away again. Literally outside the left window, it's grey clouds, and outside the right window, it's pure blue sun, pure blue sky. But yeah, so basically, me and George once headed to Westfield. This was literally like years ago, and because the reason was George wanted to find a new pair of trainers, and I was like, yeah, perfect. I was like, stop me buying anything. I don't want to spend my money, like I don't want to buy anything, so we're going for you, and we're going for you only. Anyway, we headed into Nike, and I had my eyes on a pair of green Jordans for a long time, but they were just out of stock everywhere. Like, this was when like the purge happened for Jordans, you know, like you couldn't get your hands on a pair of Dunks or Jordans. It was literally impossible. Anyway, we headed into Nike and I saw these shoes and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I actually can't believe it. And obviously because they were in Nike, they were at retail price, so they were like £110 instead of like £300, which people were like reselling, which was just like ridiculous. Like, I would never spend that amount of money on trainers. I like to wear my shoes, and shoes get ruined. I'm sorry, but they do. Like, they get wrecked, and I'm not spending £300 on a pair of shoes. Anyway, headed into Nike, saw them on the display, and they were in like a size, I can't remember what size they were in, but anyway, I was like, right, I'm just gonna see if they have my size, because if they have my size, then like it is a sign. Genuinely, that's a sign in my eyes. So I asked the man, and he went into the stock room, and he came out and he said, the last pair of Jordans we have is in a size 4.5. Like, these are the last pair. There's no other size. They're not anywhere. Like, this is the last pair we have in a size 4.5. I was like, it could be a bit tight. I'm normally between a 4.5 and a 5, kind of a 5. But I was like, I'll give them a go. I tried them on and they fit like an absolute glove, and I was like, I'm sorry, but that is a sign, so obviously I had to buy them. So I picked them up. Poor old George didn't even find a pair of trainers that day. But from that day onwards, I have loved these shoes. Like, these shoes are my favorite shoes. I feel so cool in them. Like, I don't know what it is, but I literally put them on and I'm just like, I look awesome. But I don't wear these in winter because you can kind of see they're not a leather. It's sort of like a material all the way around. So I only ever wear these in spring and summer, and when I know basically it's not going to be raining. But I absolutely love these shoes. I think they are the best shoes ever. I just absolutely love them. Like, I love them, and I now look online and they're like 350 quid, and I just think, I love them. Like, these shoes are my ride or die. But obviously if you don't want to spend 350 quid on a pair of green Jordans, then these are another perfect option, which I've been, absolutely loving. I love the colour. Again, they're like a suede look, which I really like, and obviously heading into spring and summer, less rain, which means suede shoes is kind of better. Well, not better, but better to wear in spring or summer than winter when they are going to get absolutely wrecked. But these are the Specials. I, again, adore them. I really like the low sort of look. I actually find the Specials, they're a bit more chunkier than Sambas, which I do prefer. I've got a pair of Sambas, but they're a bit too thin for my feet. Like, they're not chunky enough, whereas I do think these are a bit more chunky. These are my another like most worn shoe this year. I actually only picked them up maybe a few months ago, but I've absolutely been loving them. I think they're such a nice like spring colour. So yeah, that concludes my spring staples. There's quite a lot of staples in there, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like it's good to have like a good, like if you think about it, with all of that stuff, you could make a million different outfits with those staples, you know. So yeah, they are basically my spring staples. There are a few things which I definitely reach for every single year. I feel like they never really go out of fashion, any of those things. Like, they're just good basics. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will obviously link everything in the caption below. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about any of the products, or if you want, like, I'll try and link a few other options if anything's like out of stock or not available anymore. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in my video next week. Bye guys.